Hey music producers, artists, and musicians, come a little closer because I think I just found an AI platform that can not only create your music, but also generates professional looking visuals to go with it. Take a look at this, I'll be right back.
Morning finds me where the shadows used to stay. Every little scars has something kind to say. I was chasing all the answers in the night. Then I heard that hope can whisper, just as bright. Every step I almost turned around led me to this solid ground. When the sky forgets its blue, I remember what is true. Even in the longest night, love will always find a light. I don't have to walk alone. Every heartbeat leads me home. One more sunrise I can see. Little by little, light finds me.
Crazy, right? The best part is that everything you just watched, from my talking avatar to the song, apart from the lead voice which I did myself, down to the visuals, all were made inside this platform. In today's video, I will show you exactly how I created it, walk you through the features I used, and share a few tips that can help you get even better results for your project. So if you're a music producer, artist, or content creator looking to speed up your workflow, stick around because I think you're going to enjoy this one. Now that we've seen what the final result looks like, let's jump into MakeSong and see how everything comes together. Right from the start, one thing I like is how straightforward the interface is. You don't have to navigate through dozens of menus before creating something. Everything you need is right here. Now, you have two ways to get started. You can either write your own lyrics if you already have an idea, or simply describe the type of song you want using a prompt and let the AI build it for you. So since I already have a concept in mind, I will be using the lyric to music option for this demonstration. So I will paste the lyrics that I have already, and if you watch closely here, you will see that you can actually generate. In a situation you don't have your own lyrics, you can actually generate your own. And I think this powered by ChatGPT. Then right above here, you get to try out examples. So you see they made it a lot flexible to, easily understand how the system works. Now above here, you see the version, the model we are using, which is the latest. And like I earlier said, if you want to do prompting, which is where you explain the concept you have in mind, which also give amazing results, you do it over here. So now below here we set the style. Okay, let's say I want this to be in Afro pop mid tempo. Then if you have more information you add, but just want to leave it at this for now. Now right here you get more features, and this is where you tell the AI to exempt certain things. So the idea is the more information, the more details you give to this engine, the better the results. For this track, I want it to be a male lead voice. I'm just going to leave all these ones the way they are. Now, this is the section where you put in the title of the track. All right. So everything is okay. Now you hit generate music. Now it brings us over to this section. And as you can see, it is generating now. So, and right now it is done. So let's have a listen.
You want my love low-key, like saying a secret code.
You want my love low-key, like saying a secret code.
Alright, you had it. Amazing output. Now let's quickly go through some of the features before we continue to the next step. you can see on this platform, you can replace section. Let's say you don't like a particular section in the track. All you need to do is to highlight it and retype it and regenerate. Now, you can also separate vocal, which you have already done. Once you click on separate vocal, it will split it into instrumentals and vocals, as you can see here. You can also stem separate, as you can see. You can see the next feature, synced lyrics, which is good for creating like karaoke where the instrumentals will be playing with the lyrics. You can also do mashup. This is where you can bring two different songs, blend them together to create a brand new style or a brand new concept. Now you can now make music video, which is actually my favorite. To me, this is the game changer. So now that we've covered everything under song creation or song generation, let's now head over to create the music video of this track we just generated. Now, to create the video, you simply head over to this section here, as you can see, music video. But it is also important, if you don't want to go through this route, you can simply come over to this section here, click on this. This will now review all the features or all the tools, alright? So for the video, you need two things, the audio track and the image character. Now, for the audio track, you can decide to pick it from the library, but if you don't have it in the library, maybe it is a song you got from somewhere, all you need to do is to come over here and upload it, alright? Now, while experimenting with this tool, I noticed that version 2 gives more realistic body movement, lip syncing, and things like that. But even before we get to this point, the first thing we need to do is to head over to image generation so that we can create our character. So to create your character, you simply come over to the section. Now, as you can see, I've actually tried so many generations. And let me show you, this was the one I used for the video. And looking at this one, it is almost 100% looking like me. And I didn't want that because I wanted to create something that still give out this feel of AI. Then I tried it again and generated the one I was super comfortable with. So to create your own character, all you need to do is to come over to the section here, choose the model you want to use. I tried 3 of them and to be honest, they are amazing, but Nano Banana Pro result was exceptional. Seedance was also exceptional. So it depends on the one you would decide to use at the end of the day. So what you will do now is to choose the model, choose how many output image numbers you want, 2 or 3, but I went for only 1. Then you upload your reference track. It's as simple as that. So let me quickly do that. So for this demonstration, I'll be using this one, upload it and simply, put in your prompt, something simple. All right. So I just wrote something simple, man playing piano while facing the camera. Now below here, you can decide to choose the already existing presets. For the style, I left it on auto, but you can decide to use realistic, this one here. But when I tried it out, I just left it on auto for the engine to decide. Now below here, you set the aspect ratio. In my case, I went for widescreen, which is 16:9. And once everything is how it should be, you now hit. But before we do that, now this is a quick tip. It is very, very important to upload like 5 different images of yourself if you really want to achieve that consistency throughout the generation, right? So you upload where you're facing front, where you're looking sideways, to the left and to the right, upwards, downwards, all those poses. Highly, highly recommended. But for the sake of this tutorial, I'll just use this one just to show you. Now, at this point, we click generate. And as you can see, it's only taking 3 credits. And remember, we are using Seedance. And now you see, it has generated it. Now, I intentionally kept a very simple prompt just to show you. And now looking at the uploaded reference, you can see it resampled what is already existing, all right? So it is important to give details of what you want, the environment, the clothing, the pose, you understand. For example, man wearing designer clothes like a musician playing piano in a cathedral or in a music concert or in the field, something like that. Now, let me quickly do that so that you can see. Now, this is the point you now add image quality. Now, specify 4K, then you now say photo studio quality and treatment. So it's not a must you follow what I'm writing, but I'm just using this to give you an example of what you should target when creating. So at this point, we generate. So now you can see it is done and you can clearly see the results, though not yet perfect, but with the guide I've given you, you can now further enhance the areas you feel that needs to be touched. For example, like the hair, if you need glasses, so you just follow that step. All right. So this is how to get your image. Now, once we are done with the image, you simply download it. So now we have the track, we have the image. We now head over to the music video. Now on this AI music video section, is quite intuitive. It's very easy to understand. You can decide to pick from the library, which is from here. You search the song you want. That is it. So we choose this. We've gotten the song, but if it is something you have on your system, you simply use this upload audio. Then after that, you choose the model. Like I said, version 2 gives high and better output. Now the reference image, you now head over to where you downloaded it and upload it. Now, if you look closely, you notice that you can still upload more. But in order not to give you a wrong information, I'm only showing you what I tried that worked. I did not try uploading more than 1 images. All right, but feel free to experiment with it. So for now, I will stick with just uploading this 1 image. Then after that, you input what you want. Now, this is where you need to pay very close attention to avoid drastic movements, uncoordinated expressions that will actually ruin your project. It is important to explain everything. First, you tell the AI what you want. For example, man playing piano, which is what you want. Then the environment, though not really necessary because the image is already giving out data regarding the generation, the video generation, right? But I'm just showing you what I did in a grass open field. All right. So the next thing is the negative prompts, the things you don't want to happen. What I did was I said no too much body movement. Keep it very natural. Avoid too much head movement. Okay, so that's basically what I did and I generated. But I'm only showing you this so that you be aware of this, which will save you a lot of credits because you spend more time regenerating till you get what you want. And by then, you've already wasted a lot of credits. Okay, so once we have this, you come down to the language, obviously English, or if it is not English, use non-English, then set your aspect ratio 16:9 and your resolution is on 1080. Then the lip sync will make the character to be singing the track that is playing while performing. Now, to blow your mind, this feature is not even the main lip syncing. This is more like allowing the character to once in a while, move the mount to appear like it's singing the song. And that is where I have much respect and love for this tool. When you open this section, they have a dedicated feature for lip syncing and they called it singing video. You noticed in my own video at the very beginning, so sections where it is really singing the song. This feature made it possible. Check this out. This section we are on is actually for singing video, but I decided to try out something to see if I can use it to create my talking avatar. So here is the result. Hey music producers, artists, and musicians. Come a little closer because this is awesome. And now, here is the best part. Take a look at this section here. It supports up to 10 minutes long video. It gives you multi-camera storytelling, and you can also make video where a singer is singing and playing instruments at the same time. Not only that, at one point I instructed the platform not to move excessively to avoid all those irregularities, all those AI stuff. Why? Because they also gave you more features like the dancing videos. If you want to introduce where the character who dance and move body, you can independently or individually create those rushes or scenes, and then during editing, the final editing can now fuse everything together. You can see, you can create your lyrics video, you can use C dance on its own, you can stem split, you can remove vocal, like I said earlier. And now, before we generate, it's not that expensive, to be honest with you, for a platform with all these features in one. Take a look at that. $7, $16 for the standard, and then the premium $39. And these are the features you will get. Alright, so now we generate, but I need to point out something due to the amount of credit is going to consume. So I had to download the song, reduce it to like first verse and chorus, then re-upload it, and the amount of credits to be used now dropped to 572. Okay, so go through everything and make sure they are all okay. And once you confirm that, you now generate. So as you can see, it has started running. Let's give it time to finish. All right, sorry guys, there was a mistake earlier. I forgot to add the lyrics, so I had to redo it, and now it is complete. And as you can see right here, I added the lyrics, which will help the lip sync feature to sync the mouth movement to the lyrics of the song. And as you can see, it's still applying lyrics because it cannot find any lyrics. And here we have the completed one. So let's take a listen.
You want my love low-key, like saying a secret code. You know they hold my hand for where them feet to know. You call me when you need, when pockets start to shake. But when I ask for more, you say make we dey safe. I dey wait with my heart for your palm. You like the way I give, but you know like the hand. You keep me at arm's length, but still you pull me close. You want the benefit, but not the thing I chose. I saw it in your eyes, you never wanted me whole. Only the parts that shine, only the see-through soul. Love me from a distance, say my name then I love me from a distance. Why you keep your pride?
I mean, this platform speaks for itself. You can see how powerful the composition and the video quality is. Now, if you pay very close attention, you notice some irregularities, especially at some point the face started jerking. That, I believe, happened because it has little data about my face, my looks. We saw at some point it wasn't looking like me, judging from the reference image uploaded. So this is pointing back to the emphasis, which is add more poses your face, all the sides when you're looking sideways, upwards, downwards, and probably your full body, just to capture every bit of important data to recreate the character you're going for. So that's pretty much, all right. Because of time, I wouldn't want to extend this video more. But if you really want to understand how I did everything, how I was able to create that concept and blend everything together, just leave a comment below that I'm interested, and then we'll continue the discussion from there. Because I can't be discussing video editing here, but from the video you saw, there are texts, there are b-rolls, there are little editing tricks that I did to merge the whole rushes that I created into one video. So if you want to learn those ones, just leave I am interested in the comments. But trust me, this is a platform you will never regret having. Why? For all the producers, especially the beginners that are struggling to raise money for production, for their tools, for their gears and things like that, having this platform gives you access to make your songs, make your videos, keep posting on YouTube and other platforms. With time, you get monetized. Not only that, with this, you can actually create faceless content on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, could be AI animation or whatever you can think of. And with time you get monetized, you can also make money from there. You can also use this to run a services for others that need music videos. And by the way, this video is sponsored by MakeSong, and in the description I'll be leaving a discount code for you to get it at cheaper price as of the moment. Alright, and have in mind the link below is actually an affiliate link which has no increment in the amount you're gonna pay. The only thing, once you subscribe using my affiliate link, I'll be getting a little token of commission from them. But trust me, no hype. You saw everything yourself. This platform, the possibilities here are mind-blowing and endless, believe me. And that brings us to the end of today's video. If you found it helpful and useful, share your thoughts in the comments below. If you're coming across my channel for the very first time, you're welcome. Subscribe, turn on the bell notification to stay updated for more amazing contents like this. And if you want to check out free plugins I've covered on this channel, the video on the screen right now is a playlist. Go there, who knows, you might find something amazing that you need at the moment. And I will see you there. As always guys, stay creative, stay focused, and bye for now.